Welcome to our tour of the business environment of Germany. Your narrators will be Don Trinidad, Cynthia Lewis, and Wesley Campos. We will be exploring Germany by means of the PESTEL and SWOT analysis. As you can see, PESTEL stands for political, economic, sociocultural, technology, environment, and legal. SWOT is the analysis of Germany's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Hopefully, by the end of this presentation, you'll have the information you need to make an informed decision about doing business in this country. Let's get started.
Expanding business on a global scale is inherently a formidable operation. Oftentimes, prior to initiating such a process, investors will dedicate many weeks or even years towards researching various aspects of commerce, such as how groups of people choose to spend their money or how much freedom they have to choose. In the next couple of minutes, we will discuss aspects of the German political system and how it dictates the exchange of money in German businesses. There are three major parties which dominate German politics: the Christian Democratic Union, or the CDU, and its sister party, the Christian Social Union, known as CSU, along with the Social Democratic Party, or SPD. Since 1966, all federal governments have been formed of at least two parties, and currently the CDU is in power. Similar to the United States, Germany elects a president. However, there are many dissimilarities in who elects the position and the attached authority. The president is not elected by the people, but by a committee known as the Federal Convention, which consists of members of Bundestag and members of state parliaments. Currently, Joachim Gauck is the German president and is often referred to as a ceremonial leader, as his role is to sign laws and appoint a chancellor. The president's role is largely ceremonial for historical reasons. During the period which led to Nazi Germany, the president could annul basic laws and rule with emergency law, which eventually led to the rise of Hitler. While the president has minimal impact on government and business, the chancellor, who is appointed by the president, imparts an obvious influence on the political and economic systems. Germany is a republic with a parliamentary democracy and a bicameral system of government. The federal chancellor has central executive authority with the power to choose members of the federal cabinet and authorize all political policies. So how does the chancellor influence international business and foreign direct investments? Chancellor Merkel insists on imposing German-style austerity measures and reforms on the European market. Rather than give in to constant pressures, she continues to fend off long-term recession in Germany by introducing economic stimulus packages and shortening work hours. Her legislative decisions affect agriculture, industry, and the service sector. She has implemented minimum wage, which affects purchasing power parity, which in turn supports all business ventures, foreign and domestic. Germany has experienced a continuous period of political stability since the Second World War. Political life has developed a measure of variety and creativity unique throughout Europe, which nevertheless ensures a high degree of reliability for citizens and business enterprises. Germany has a stable government which seldom experiences strikes, making its environment conducive for economic planning. The towns work together closely and are always willing to offer positive assistance to new business ventures and new residents. The Political Freedom Score provides an annual evaluation of the state of global freedom as experienced by individuals. The survey measures freedom, which is the opportunity to act spontaneously in a variety of fields outside the control of government and other centers of potential domination, according to two broad categories, those of which are political rights and civil liberties. In comparison, Germany shares the same level of political freedom as the United States, which is enticing to companies who wish to cultivate business within Germany. So why does economic freedom matter? Economic freedom is a crucial component of liberty. It empowers people to work, produce, consume, own, trade, and invest according to their personal choices. With 82 million inhabitants, Germany is the European Union's most populous country and therefore also the largest market. With a gross domestic product of more than 2.2 trillion euros, Germany is the largest economy in Europe and the third strongest economy in the world. Germany is the classic example of an open economy with intensive economic relations to other countries and ranks as one of the world's three biggest trading nations behind the USA and China. Corruption erodes economic freedom by introducing insecurity and uncertainty into economic relationships. The 2013 Corruption Perception Index ranked Germany and the United States within the top 20 cleanest countries. This top ranking makes Germany a highly sought-after market for foreign investors and companies wishing to enter the German domestic market. Germany is an open market and warmly welcomes foreign investors, which is demonstrated by the 22,000 foreign enterprises that have established businesses in Germany and now employ more than 2.7 million people. The German market is open to entrepreneurial investment in practically all areas. There are no longer any state-controlled industries. Germany is receiving increasing attention from private equity firms and hedge funds due to its highly attractive companies and favorable investment conditions. The German economy is characterized by privately owned small and medium-sized firms known as the Mittelstand. 85% of all businesses are small or medium-sized, which makes Germany's industry very flexible, multifaceted, and competitive for many of those highly specialized firms who are considered world market leaders.
Germany is a technically advanced economy. Germany is a land of ideas. Great significance is attached to education and learning, as well as research and development. The Land of Ideas was a branding initiative encompassing both political and business goals. This initiative was started by the German government and the Federation of German Industries back in 2005. Its goal was to make Germany visible and seen both domestically and internationally as a powerful innovator and creative force. This mark of quality can be seen on products made in Germany. Interestingly, the mark is not a German mark. It came from a British Merchandise Marks Act that was aimed at identifying foreign products that could threaten UK-made goods. It had the opposite effect, as customers buy products with this symbol because it has become a symbol of the high German quality. Germany's higher education system is similar to that of the United States in that it's comprised of a bachelor's degree that can take 3 to 4 years, a master's degree program of 1 to 2, or a 3 to 4 year PhD study. Perhaps, though, Germany is best known for its automotive quality and prestige. Germany is the location for many of the world's most noted brands, including Daimler Chrysler, BMW, Volkswagen, Porsche, and Audi. The automotive industry drives Germany's exports and drives investment in research and development, as well as Land of Idea initiatives. Every month, Germany produces more than 400,000 automobiles across all the brands. So what that looks like on an annual basis is that annual production is predicted to be about 6 million vehicles for world consumption this year. Although the automotive companies of Germany are well known, Germany boasts some of the world's leaders in other technology industries as well. Some examples are Siemens, SAP, and Tesla. According to the World Bank, Germany exports more than $200 billion of high-tech exports each year. According to the World Bank data on technology characteristics for Germany, it spends 2.9% of its GDP on research and development. This compares favorably to the level of GDP expenditure of the United States and is greater than that of China and Germany's regional partner, UK. Among European countries, Germany ranks first when it comes to patent registrations and is one of the world's 3 most innovative countries. There are 15,000 patents that were applied for in 2013. Germany also has 4 8,000 plus full-time researchers per million. There have been 80 German Nobel Peace Prize winners, including 68 for achievements in the natural sciences. Perhaps one of its most famous is Albert Einstein, that received the Nobel Peace Prize for physics. Some other examples of innovation in Germany are the collaboration between Germany and Indonesia when they developed an early warning system for tsunamis. Now German scientists are working on a sensor network using flying robots for the same application. Germany is also a leader in world wind energy generation. 87% of Germans are internet users. The U.S. also has about 87% of its population that are internet users. For Germany, this equates to about 74 million internet users. That represents a 2% increase over the past year. They represent about 2.5% of the world's internet users. The trends indicate a significant development in internet usage trends. In 2001, there were only 37% of Germans online. Today, 87%. Germany also has about 100 million mobile phone users. Germany's internet usage has increased over the years. This again illustrates that Germans are networked at a higher level and continue to become more integrated and connected. So, what are Germans looking at when online every month? Well, research shows that about 3 hours is spent on eBay per person every month, another 1.5 hours on Google, and about half an hour on Amazon. Social and culture. For cultural typologies, power distance for Germany is a 35. This is low. Equality and opportunity for everyone is important. A direct, serious meeting style and serious communications are present. Controlling behaviors are not welcome. For individualism, Germany has a 67. They are very individualist. Everyone looks after themselves and their family. Family is an important unit in German culture. Germany is a masculine country at 66. Performance and achievement are stressed. Germany is a 65 on the uncertainty avoidance typology. This is high. They have a low tolerance for uncertainty and are rules-oriented. As far as long-term orientation goes, Germany is an 83, and this is high. A high score indicates that they are more pragmatic and can adapt to change easily, so tradition does not impede change. And finally, indulgence. Germany scores a 40. And this means that they are restrained, reserved in nature, and that they suppress gratification. So, some tips for business negotiations when in Germany. Germany has a large amount of rules and regulations. Focus on the task at hand, businesses first. Germans prefer contacts and written communications with little room for flexibility. Be on time. Being late is considered rude. Germans have a clear separation between work and social life. Direct, clear, concise communication is expected.
Now we will discuss the environmental changes and policies that have made Germany a world leader in environmental awareness. Germany's environment has been threatened with air pollution from industries and coal-burning utilities, acid rain, and pollution in the Baltic Sea from raw sewage. And because of these hazards, Germany has taken steps to reduce their environmental footprint. The country has laid out a plan to reduce dependence on nuclear energy over the next 7 years. In fact, after the Fukushima nuclear disaster in Japan in 2011, German protesters lined the streets to pressure the government to decommission their 17 nuclear plants. Ultimately, their efforts paid off, with legislation being passed with a concrete plan to completely phase out nuclear energy by 2022. The plan involves relying on alternative renewable sources of energy, such as wind and solar. The country's plan involves not only the reduction of nuclear power, but also other non-renewable sources of energy, such as coal and natural gas. Environmental awareness is a very important issue to the German people, and as such, Germany is ranked 6th overall out of 178 when looking at 9 core environmental issues. In fact, Germany ranks first in 3 out of the 9 metrics. However, the impressive work Germany is doing does have a downside. Businesses in certain industries may find the environmental protection regulations somewhat restrictive when doing business in this country. Finally, we will look at the legal structure in Germany. The judiciary of Germany is the system of courts that interprets and applies the law. A traveler would realize the German legal system differs from the U.S. in many significant ways. For example, Germany is based on a civil law system, while the U.S. is based on a common law system. Also, German judges do not merely act as mediators between two parties and their attorneys, as they do in the U.S., but actually collect evidence and take a real and active role in investigating the facts. As it relates to business, German law is governed by the principle of freedom of economy. This means that business activities generally do not require a specific permit or license. Also, a foreign company wishing to start doing business in Germany would be happy to know that German law usually does not make distinction between Germans and foreign nationals regarding investments or the establishment of companies. The World Economic Forum ranked Germany among the leading countries of 144 competitors for its judicial independence. An expedient enforcement of rights and a secure legal framework are only a couple of the advantages Germany's legal system provides. Lastly, Germany is known for having very good protection of intellectual property. The world-renowned law firm Taylor Wessing's Global Intellectual Property Index places Germany just behind the UK in terms of IP protection. In another study by the Heritage Foundation, Germany is ranked third with a score of 90 out of 100 compared to the United States, which earned a score of 80 and is ranked 20th.